Big up to everyone. This is Awini Unity platform. This video, I'm right here to predict CAF World Cup qualifier matches that's going to be taking place later this afternoon. And also, I'm going to be sharing with you Nigeria national team head coach in the captain press conference, and also Zimbabwe national team head coach in the captain press conference video right here on this video. And if today is your first time, you haven't subscribed to the platform yet, or probably you do not know what we talk about right here. This platform, we talk about only African football, national team, club football, and African players all over the world. So subscribe and let us grow together as one family. Before I move on to my prediction, I would love to give you yesterday the CAF World Cup qualifiers matches result right here before we move on to the matches that I'm going to be predicting for you right here. So yesterday matches, Namibia won. Equatorial Guinea 1, Central African Republic 0, Mali 0, Guinea-Bissau 1, Burkina Faso 2. You can also see it on your screen. Liberia 2, Sao Tome Principe 1, Cote d'Ivoire 1, Gambia 0, Madagascar 0, Ghana 3, Ethiopia 6, Djibouti 7. What are they doing here? All the time you are taking 7, 8, 9, 10. Why now? Okay. Ethiopia 6, Djibouti 1, Tunisia 2, Malawi 0. Now let's move to today's matches that I'm going to be predicting for you right here. So let's start from Angola, Cape Verde. Angola, Cape Verde is going to be a very tough match, and they both are Portuguese speaking. And that game, anyone can win that game. Angola can win the game. Cape Verde can beat them at home as well. But to be fair, I'm giving them 1-1. Cape Verde are top of the group with 10 points, which they will love to maintain right there. So I'm giving them 1-1 on that game, in my opinion. Moving very quick to Benin in South Africa. Benin in South Africa is going to be a very difficult game. And the funny part is that they are not going to play the match in Benin. Despite that Benin playing home, the match is taking place in Cote d'Ivoire, and that is the Ivorian capital city, Abidjan. So that one is a game that anyone can win because they are not playing for anyone home. So I feel like South Africa have an advantage of that. South Africa, they are very good, have a very experienced coach, Benin as well. But in my opinion, I'm giving South Africa surprising one slim win against Benin. Now moving very quick to Nigeria and Zimbabwe. That game also going to be very tight and very difficult game for Nigeria, because Zimbabwe is not going to play that game with pressure, but there is a pressure in Nigeria more than Zimbabwe. If Zimbabwe lose against Nigeria, it's not going to be news, but if Nigeria lose against Zimbabwe, it's going to be a big news. So for that one, Zimbabwe going to play their normal game, but Nigeria, it is a lot of pressure. I always say this: if you want to qualify for World Cup or African Cup of Nations, you have to take your chances from beginning. If you don't take your chances from the beginning, you are there waiting that wall. If I get this point and this one lose and this one lose, I will qualify. You will not. That is what happened to Ghana in the AFCON. Ghana didn't take their chances from the beginning and expecting that, oh, we'll go there and beat Sudan, we'll go there and beat Angola. At the end, their calculation doesn't go according to their plan. That is where Ghana failed to qualify, and that is what's going to happen to Nigeria as well. Nigeria failed to take their chances from beginning, which I feel like South Africa will not leave the up there. So I'm predicting this game, Nigeria are going to find it difficult, but in my opinion, Nigeria will find a way to win that game by 2-1 against Zimbabwe. Very quick to Rwanda. Rwanda against Lesotho is not going to be easy game. People are going to think that, okay, Rwanda playing home, so as Rwanda playing home, they're going to win that game. But honestly speaking, I feel like that game going to be 0-0 in my opinion, my prediction right there. Moving very quick to Uganda and Guinea, another tough match right there. Uganda and Guinea, I'm not going to be wasting time. I feel like both teams are very, very good, but in my prediction here, I'm giving Guinea 2-1 against Uganda. Very quick, Botswana against Somalia. I feel like Somalia they can beat Botswana. So in my opinion, I feel like Botswana gonna beat Somalia by 2-1. Now moving from Botswana, I feel like Burundi and Success. I feel like Burundi gonna be beating Success by 3-0. Now moving very quick to Cameroon and Libya, another very tough one. Cameroon and Libya. Cameroon disappoint me very big time. when they play against Eswatini. I was expecting Cameroon to just grab that 3 maximum point. And the reason I was just behind Cameroon is because in these African teams, I want the best team out there to qualify for the World Cup and make us proud. We don't want any team to go to the World Cup and messing up. And we all know what Cameroon can do. So I was giving all my massive support for Cameroon against Eswatini, and they failed to deliver. And playing against Libya is not going to be easy for Cameroon, because now Libya have a coach who know African football, who is African legend, that is former Senegalese coach, former Senegalese international, Aliou Cisse, which is not going to be easy, but I do believe that Indomitable Lion, they're going to find a way to grab that 3 points. So I'm giving them just a slim win against Libya. Moving fast forward, Egypt and Sierra Leone. That game is not going to be easy. Egypt and Sierra Leone. You know, if you follow African football, Sierra Leone teams are always difficult to beat is Sierra Leone, Gambia, and Zambia. Those countries, particularly Sierra Leone, when they meet the big teams out there, it is always very difficult for you to beat them. If they meet Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon, Morocco, all these big teams, they are always very difficult to beat. But I feel like Egypt, they have quality players enough and they are playing home. So home advantage and home supporters going to help them to win by 2-1. Very quick to Sudan and South Sudan. Ghanaian coach Kwesi Appiah is doing a great job with the Sudanese national team, which I feel like the way they're able to manage to defend against this quality Senegalese side, I feel like Sudan going to be beating South Sudan by 2-0. Very quick to Algeria and Mozambique. Algeria, Mozambique, another very difficult match. They both have 12 points, and Mozambique is a kind of a team that's very difficult to beat, and they don't concede a lot of goals. Algeria playing home, they have an advantage. Games like this is not going to be easy, but I feel like Algeria are going to find a way at home to beat Mozambique and getting that. They don't need, they were not even fighting for mini goals. They just need that 3 points. So I feel like Algeria going to do their best possible to grab that 3 maximum point. So I'm giving them a slim win, 1-0. Now moving very quick to Comoros and Chad. A lot of people are going to feel like, okay, Ghana beat Chad team 5-0, so they're going to concede a lot of goals. I don't think that they're going to concede a lot of goals. If you follow this platform for a while now, my interview with the Chad national team, Chad Football Federation communication manager, he said that yes, they know that to qualify is going to be difficult for them, but the 2 matches, with the interview, that time they haven't played with Ghana yet. So what they said, when I had the interview with the communication manager, he said they are going to try their best possible to get some points out of these 2 matches. So they didn't get points out of Ghana. They were going to be looking way forward to get a point against Comoros. But I feel like it's going to be difficult for them. Comoros, they are playing very well. So I'm putting my money on Comoros to beat Chad by 2-0. Moving very quick to Mauritania and DR Congo. DR Congo, they have a quality players full of Europe League, but they are not living up to the expectation like how I really want them to see them. But I feel like that game, they can do something. So I'm giving them 2-1 against Mauritania. Very quick to Senegal and Togo. Senegalese are playing at home, and Togo is not going to be easy, because bear in mind, Togo played 5 matches so far. Out of these 5 matches, Togo drawing 4, losing 1 to DR Congo. And the last time they played against Senegal was goalless draw in Lomé, Togo. But Senegalese, going to be hot for them. So I feel like playing at home, Senegal going to be winning that game by 2-1. And finally, Morocco and Tanzania. I feel like Morocco going to be beating Tanzania in my prediction by 3-0. Now, you can see my prediction on your screen now. Angola 1, Cape Verde 1, Benin 0, South Africa 1, Nigeria 2, Zimbabwe 1, Rwanda 0, Lesotho 0, Uganda 1, Guinea 2, Botswana 2, Somalia 1, Burundi 3, Seychelles 0, Cameroon 1, Libya 0, Egypt 2, Sierra Leone 1, Sudan 2, South Sudan 0, Algeria 1, Mozambique 0, Comoros 2, Chad 0, Mauritania 1, DR Congo or Congo DR 2, Senegal 2, Togo 1, and Morocco 3, Tanzania 0. Now let's go and enjoy the match press conference for Nigeria national team and the Nigeria captain, and also Zimbabwe national team head coach and Zimbabwe captain. Let's go and enjoy that videos, and do not forget to subscribe to this platform, whatever part you may be watching us from. Let's promote our African football. Let's if you and I don't talk about our African football, no one will talk about our football. And it is you and I who make our football so attractive. So subscribe to the channel and let us grow together as one family, as I'm leaving you the 2 videos for you to enjoy the press conference matches videos.
Good evening, everybody. Just before to start, it was just one game, so we did the job. I said I was happy for my player. I was very happy for the country, but this is just one game. So after the game, I said we need to be focused on the second game. It's the most important now. I'm proud of my player, what they do in Rwanda. It was very difficult, but they made the job. So we worked yesterday, we made a good training session, so we need to go again to the beach to prepare the game tomorrow. It will be not easy because Zimbabwe have a good team. There's good player, there's good coach. This coach has a good game project, so we need to be focused on our team, do the job tomorrow.
Okay, good. William, a question for you. Yeah, you led the battle in Kigali. The team was fair, we controlled the game, and we got the 3 points. What's going to happen tomorrow?
Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to see all of you here again. Yeah, the game against Rwanda now is something in the past. So just to touch on that very briefly, I think we were very happy with our start. But now we're focused 100% on the game tomorrow against Zimbabwe. As we've learned over the years, there's no such thing as an easy game in Africa for qualifications. They are very motivated as well, from what we understand. But yeah, we have and know that being here in Uyo is an advantage for us. So we are preparing to continue the work that we've did in the last week. But we have a big job at hand, and everyone is taking it very serious. And yeah, like the coach said, we're just very much looking forward to the game tomorrow and rising to the occasion again. And for us, the only thing that will count in the end is to win the game.
Thank you. Okay, go quickly. Let's make it short, sharp, so that as many points as possible.
Hello, coach. Hello, captain. Captain, in the last press conference, you spoke about conservative football and how Coach Eric Chel's approach is a bit different. Does this approach suit the crop of players we have at the moment?
Yes, I mean, it's for the coach to decide that. I think he's looked at the players, the quality that we have. Like anything, it needs time for us to get better understanding. It's a process, but I think we saw some great things in the last game, and I think that's been a great point of confidence for us to try to develop that more. So it's not easy to change playing style in 2 days or maybe one full training session. But we are working on it, and thankfully we have a lot of intelligent players, a lot of players that play at a high level. They will be used to changing tactics, maybe different coaches. So it's just adapting. And yeah, I think the coach has said it before as well. We have a lot of quality in our team, so it's not trying to explain to players how they need to play football. It's more about trying to get everyone playing in harmony and understanding, of the bigger picture, bigger idea. And I think we saw that in the last game. But now that's all done. That's in the past, and we have to show that again tomorrow in the next game.
Thank you very much. Please, I want to, all beg for something. I know, we are all motivated to ask questions, but if somebody has asked the question you want to ask, there's no need repeating, all over. Madam.
Okay, my question is for the coach. Favor for Soccer Bible. Coach, Nigeria's World Cup qualification hopes are still in the balance. How are you keeping the team focused and motivated with so much stake in this game?
Thank you for your question. I talked to my guys and I said I want to win every game. So I'm focused for the next game, after next game, and after the game of Zimbabwe, we can think about the next game. But now I just want to talk about Zimbabwe and not the future. The most important for this team, for the staff, for our group, is to think about the next game every time. So stay focused about this game, please.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, quickly.
Coach, right now, you're welcome to Nigeria. What are your expectations for tomorrow's game?
First of all, thanks a lot for invitation. I have a choice, which microphone? Okay. First of all, good afternoon to everybody. Thanks a lot for the press conference. Yes, the expectations we can see when I see already the number of the press attendance, it will be tomorrow a packed house, I suppose, and an exciting, thrilling game, and between two good teams, and hopefully a very fair game, no injuries, and good match officiating. They're also under pressure and in such situations, and that we have a real nice and good football match tomorrow, and a better team should win.
Okay, thank you very much. Questions?
You are right, you have very good players, very big names in football, but names and individuals doesn't make automatically a top performance on the pitch. We will definitely look at their strong points. We try to prevent them, to exploit them with our own team, and try to exploit their weak points. And of course I cannot give you now the tactical insights we have in mind, but we will definitely give our best, work together as a team with a great team spirit, as in the games before, with Marshall captaining the team. Very happy to have him here, and I'm sure it's going to be a thrilling match.
Hi coach, good evening. My name is Toyosi from Africa. There were reports that your team was promised $300,000 if you win against the Republic, 150, and if you win against Nigeria, another 150. You've lost the first one now because you drew. So this, yes. So you're playing against Nigeria now. Are you under some kind of pressure that, okay, of course you're playing in bigger teams, facing Lukman, facing Osimhen, Iwobi and the likes? Are you under some kind of pressure?
Well, first of all, it's pleasure and not pressure. Because I was yesterday in our hotel, after our dinner I walked down and there was a band playing. And you know how many spectators and people interested? I think one person. If you ask them if they will be happy to play in front of a big crowd and against maybe competing with other bands for a prize, they will say, of course. If you decide to work in football as a player, Marshall I'm sure will confirm that, or as a coach, and you feel pressure from that, then you shouldn't decide to do that. No? I think it's exciting for every player. We all remember the COVID times, how it was in football, and the more people are here, the bigger the names, the more exciting it's going to be. I don't see it as pressure. It's